Hello, hi. Hi everyone. I hope you're doing fine. I'm in the Nairobi CBD, that is in town. Of course, there's just a lot of traffic around, but I hope everyone is doing fine. Today I'm just going to like walk around and get to take a look at if a business is just normal, if things are just okay. I'm in the CBD, so I have to have like my mask on 24/7. I've just risked like removing it before any hungry policeman gets to stop me and gets to ask for a bribe. So I'm gonna be having my mask up, but let's just take a look at how it is right now. It is already at 2 p.m. So of course a lot of people are just from work. I'm just about to share that. Let me know how you are doing. Mask back. A lot of traffic is building up, if you can see. A lot of traffic. Seems like for many people it's the end of the day, and the weather today is not looking so good. Though it's a little bit sunny, but with the way it's cloudy, seems like it's gonna rain anytime. You can see there's a lot of traffic from where I'm seated at. And if you have noticed, in town everybody is wearing their mask on. So removing it, you have to be like extremely keen because nowadays it is hard to like a detector who is the policeman. Most of them they are in plain clothes, so it's hard to like detect.
Haya ni iko na watu iko na nini yote sawa.
One thing that Nairobi is known for is the crazy traffic. Trust me, you can leave your house at around. For example, I left the house at around. Let me say one, but I got it on at around 2:30. It's supposed to be 45 minutes, But due to traffic, at times it can take an hour or an hour and a half, depending with the traffic buildup. And I've told you the weather is not so good, but then again, everybody's out here doing their thing. For most people, it is a wrap. For most people, the day is already come to an end because I've been having Kenyans complain. I've been having Kenyans complain about, the president like end the curfew. There has also been debates on the radio stations. News presenters asking Kenyans if they were the president, what would they have done in regards to the curfew. But I think Kenya is just the same. I think Kenya is just the same like Nigeria. I cannot say that there's a lot of difference there. In that, as much as people go on and rant on social media, no changes forthcoming. The country is still the same. No changes have been made so far. Africa Diaspora said a view of the Hilton Hotel landmark. Absolutely, that is the Hilton Hotel over there. It is amongst one of the tallest buildings. It is amongst one of the tallest buildings that you do have around here. Just behind me, yeah, that one. Just sit somewhere else that I can get a better view. So I've told you the weather is changing. It might rain any minute from now. This is how Nairobi is. We do have a Mr. Price also. We do have a Mr. Price in Nairobi. I hope you can see Mr. Price also. We do have a Mr. Price in Nairobi. Some people are just going on their daily business, but not so many of them. Not so many of them. Because a lot of people have lost their work. That is their jobs, actually. That is what I meant to say. A lot of people have left their jobs. And right now, the rant is, the rant is that we are asking the president to, like, isn't down curfew. But the question is he really going to, like, isn't the curfew? Doesn't seem so. A very busy city indeed. This place is called Archives. Called Archives. Archives, whereby we do have the national. It's not the National Library, but it is more like I believe we've been here some other time. The Archives, whereby the history of Kenya is kept there. The history of Kenya is kept in this particular place. The Archives. You can see there's some iron sheet there. There's some iron sheet there, and inside that iron sheet there's more like a statue, but it has not been completed of one of our one of the waters that we did have in Kenya, but it has not been completed. That is why there is some iron sheets over there. But you can see the statue up there. So this particular place, the archives, is where you have the Kenyan history stored. Sometimes they're like, if you have any information or if you have any materials or any articles or just anything that is ancient that gets to remind the people of Kenya where they're coming from, you can basically bring to this street. And yeah, I believe you'll be rewarded for that because they are kept, it's more like a museum actually. That is where they are kept. At Africa Diaspora Roots Connect, hi, how you doing? You said a busy city. It is indeed a very busy city. Everyone is trying to hustle. Let me move to the other sides of the city. Let me just walk and show you how busy this is. You can see there's a lot of people seated. There's a lot of people actually seated. To them, the days are already a wrap. Some they were out here, hustling, looking for money. But seems like the day has not been fruitful for most of them. Indeed, it's very busy. If you've seen, most ladies are carrying their bags on the front side because pickpocketing is on the real. You can see that there is a lot of population, so pickpocketing is very real here. Traffic, traffic, traffic. But I'm here. Traffic extremely, extremely clean. Hi.
Hey, good afternoon. Good
Hello.
afternoon, Calmie. Good afternoon, Calmie.
Good good afternoon. Good
I'm
afternoon
just,
to you too.
I see you're happy and you're very busy enjoying the streets.
I have to, I'm just holding everything with my entire heart. Yes, I'm enjoying the street.
Yeah,
It seems like everybody is deciding to like go home at this particular time.
no, I think,
Businesses are closed.
no, I just wanted to ask you if you have noticed that the hotels are closed.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that the hotels are closed?
Yes, the hotels are closed actually. Apart from I've seen Chicken Inn.
Yeah.
Chicken Inn is the only place that is open and they are doing takeaways only. But for other hotels, they are closed.
Yeah, you cannot go enjoy your coffee in town. If you're having a meeting with someone in town, you cannot go enjoy a coffee with them in any
Eh,
restaurant. They will tell you
Exactly.
they are
It has,
closed.
yeah, it has to be takeaway.
Yeah, they will tell you they are closed. So if you're having a meeting with someone in town, it would be very, very difficult for you to find a place where you can just go and sit down and have a coffee or have even a lunch, unless you're going to buy it and take it home.
And for even some places, they do not allow even takeaways because most of
Yeah.
the restaurants there were those ones that you could just get to sit in and enjoy. But most
Yeah.
of them they are closed. So for some majority of hotels you cannot like sit down and get to enjoy takeaways. So that's why they are closed.
I have
Apart
seen
from just
people.
chicken in. Hmm.
I have seen people sitting. I have seen people sitting around archives, and I realized that so many people
Yeah.
are unemployed in the city.
Exactly. That is also the other thing I've noticed. And have you seen on Twitter that Kenyans are just trying to like tell the president like, hey, isn't down the country? But so far I haven't had any reply from him. I'm telling you, there's a
Yeah.
lot of jobless people that are seated outside.
People are just waiting for the opportunity for work, and then the economy gets shut again. Means that the hotels are going to be closed. The
True.
hotels, everyone will have to be fired.
Exactly.
If you're working at a
Hotels
hotel,
and
yeah,
exactly. Even the bars, most of the time you could hear loud music playing, but right now loud music is more like it's restricted. The
hello,
bars
kid.
are closed too, so you can imagine where the bartenders.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, kid.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you, kid.
I see Cammy walking through the streets of Nairobi. We gotta make sure, Jasmine, we gotta teach Cammy how to turn her phone and skate. She finally got this to do on yesterday. Gotta teach
Ah,
Cammy to turn her phone landscape, not up and down.
Kid,
We gotta teach her to do it landscape.
no, kid, it's because StreamYard on my phone. The StreamYard on my phone does not allow me to change any style. It's just portrait. StreamYard on my phone cannot
I'm
allow
not,
me to do landscape. That is
it,
That is doing it in the pottery.
What if,
Yes.
if you put your okay, so if you hold your if you hold your phone sideways, I mean, well, horizontal, it doesn't do landscape because I got you guys get to Tanzania. Nish will be giving you Nish,
Uh-huh.
Nish will be giving you something I bought for you guys. It is a stabilizer. Your phone sits sideways on it, so it should if it's sitting sideways, it should be landscape no matter what. It should be
That's
landscape because the phone is sitting
something.
sideways.
How do you... Yes, yes, Kit,
I'm
indeed.
trying. I'm still
Kuna
trying to
red.
think. I'm trying to think. Should I still get spiked this drone or not? I don't. I
Let's
don't
hope
know if
for that,
Spike will get back in
Chale.
the kit. I don't think Spike
Uh-huh.
will get back into Kenya with this drone.
Uh,
We'll get you there.
Mkunje
Come here,
tafadhali.
are the
Yes,
hawkers selling in the streets today? Are the hawkers selling in the streets today, or
yes,
are they
yes. I'm
keeping social
purchasing. I'm
distancing?
purchasing something here.
I was just wondering whether the hawkers are allowed.
They're selling. Listen, shike hivi kidogo for a minute.
Or the city
Shike
council
vizuri.
is busy stabbing them. I was just wondering whether the city council is
No,
busy
when I
stabbing them.
came actually,
Hmm.
when I was coming, I'd seen some hawkers. Their products had been bundled up by the city council. But on this particular site, they're selling.
Oh, okay. Because it's
Yeah.
difficult. It's difficult, especially in the streets when you're trying to sell some fruits
It's
or
difficult
trying to
during this
sell
time
some.
to like sell.
Yeah, or trying to sell some toys, or trying to sell whatever that you might be trying to sell right now.
Yes.
It might be difficult. People are busy trying to survive. I understand. There was a woman yesterday who almost got hit by a car, and she was disillusioned because of the problems going around with the economy, and she wanted to get herself knocked over
Auntie?
by a car.
Yes, I've heard that particular story. I've heard that particular story that she was just so tired and
Yeah,
disappointed of going back home to her kids without any food. So she
yeah.
decided to like throw herself in front of a moving vehicle to get killed. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. You have to be careful you have to be careful not to be stolen at. You also have to
Yeah.
be careful not to sleep hungry. So these are just two things that are disturbing Kenyans right now.
It's very, very difficult to strike a balance because if you have to close your job, most hawkers make their money in the evening. And right now, the curfew is starting
Yeah,
at 8 p.m. And if you open
exactly.
it,
Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying if you open and operating your business in the evening, then you have to shut it by 7:30 so that you can be home by the curfew. It means that many people are not even able to secure any food for themselves. That is why the woman wanted to throw away, to throw
Tammy
herself.
said it's dangerous. Tammy said it's dangerous for the hawkers. Like she
What?
said police are beating them up and robbing them. She
No.
said the Kenyan
Yeah,
police
yeah.
are beating them up and robbing them.
And stabbing
Yeah.
them. Mm.
Because when I was coming, I'd seen, expect the Kanjo vehicles, right?
Yeah,
The city council vehicles, you know them.
I
So
know them.
there was some hawkers whom their products had been bundled up. And imagine it's as early as now, they have not even sold anything. And their
And
products
that's
are being
crazy.
bundled. And in Nairobi, hawking is the only, a way of survival. You either get to hawk or you get to steal. You have to choose
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
I
You don't
see.
want to rob anybody. So
Yeah.
so what we'll do, Tammy,
Mm-hmm.
we'll put Spike out on the street to hawk his body.
I will be busy out competing the Chinese. The Chinese are busy selling their bodies. I will be out
I
there
don't know.
out
I don't know. I
competing,
don't know.
out competing
I
the
don't know if
Chinese.
Spike can be able to run.
I think I will make more money. I will make more money and see if I can build my mama house. I can build my mama house in the village. That is what I'm hoping for. But Kami, I saw a 24-hour
Spike, you have
supermarket
to
here,
you
Kami.
have to know how to run fast. You have to know how to run fast.
I
I'm
saw.
saying you have to know how to run fast
I will try. I saw a supermarket. I saw a
because most
supermarket. I saw a supermarket opposite.
because most of the time you're just alert and whether to sell and get your money on time or just run to avoid being taken to the police station.
Mm. I saw supermarket Quick Mart, which is 24
Can
hours,
you
but
hear
I
me?
understand. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, Tammy. We hear you.
Yes, yes. Yes,
I'm
yes.
saying I
Go
saw a
ahead.
supermarket. I saw a supermarket right next where you pass by. It is written quick match 24 hours. Do you think there's any? Do you
Yes.
think there's any? Do you think there's any supermarket operating 24 hours right now in Nairobi? Because do you think there's any
No, no,
supermarket
no.
operating 24
This
hours?
was long time. This was long time ago. Nobody will risk
Mm,
their business to like open for 24 hours right now. By 7 p.m.,
mm.
everybody is closing because we also do have workers in that
Who's
supermarket.
gonna go? Can't nobody be out at no 7 after all night. Right when they get fined and beat up by the police.
Sorry,
what,
Yeah.
what would be the
nobody's going to
purpose of
risk
having an
that
all night
time.
store? Yeah,
No, no, nobody's
all
going to
night
risk to be
store.
arrested. Keep
Yeah, let me get up in the middle of the night, go get me something out the supermarket. You get
You
arrested and
remember?
beat.
Yeah, you might get yourself beaten. But I think, before this whole curfew thing, Nairobi was starting to become a 24-hour economy. The city of Nairobi was actually becoming one of the best
That was good.
in
I didn't
terms
know
of
you
running.
guys had.
Yeah,
I didn't know there
yeah.
wasn't 24 hours stores in Nairobi. I
They
said,
were.
damn, that's getting
Yeah,
like America.
yeah.
Yeah, it's getting like America. Yeah, we had 24-hour stores for the last, what, 40 years? Everything's open all the time in America. So,
In,
you
in
know,
Nairobi, we did have about five malls, five supermarkets that were open at 24/7, and
that was
just,
good.
yeah, you could have gone
That's
at
smart.
3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah.
Very smart. You might get up at 3 a.m. and want you a taco or something. I don't know.
We didn't have the KFC. We do have one of
what
the
you
popular ones.
I
Yeah.
want I want you some ugali. I can't stand that stuff.
You can
Man.
get there's a store in Nairobi known as the Chicken Inn. You can get some chicken at 3 a.m. before this whole COVID
All
thing came.
right,
You could get a chicken.
that'll
Yeah,
be my spot. That'll be my
yeah.
spot.
No, that was the chicken in. But Kami, have you seen
Right.
the trend? Have you seen the trend on social media? People saying open up, unlock our country. I don't know if you have seen that particular trend. People calling for the government to open up the country again. People are getting tired because
Yeah, she
how
talked
you
about it,
can,
Spike. You don't listen,
yeah.
Spike. You don't listen to Cammie show.
I do. Now, just they
She
mentioned
talked
on it
about it.
yesterday, but I was asking her. I'm just asking her. It has been persistent even yesterday and even till today. People are still
Yeah,
agitating for the opening up of the country. I was just asking her if the momentum. She feels the momentum is still there.
I
I think
think they
even.
keep it going. I think
Yeah.
hopefully they'll keep it going, Spike,
I
because
was in
you
town.
guys shouldn't be locked down.
I was in town earlier myself, but I understand we do have a problem with the buses. I went to the company. It's called Dar es Salaam Express, and they're telling me that they are not operating. What they are doing right now, they advised me to go to use another route, which is there's another bus stop down there. They do have another alternative option, but you have to drop off at Namanga. Namanga is near the border with Tanzania, and then from Namanga get into the other side. Get the buses now moving from Tanzania because Tanzania is open. That is what they did advise me at the bus company. I was there earlier on
Okay,
yesterday
so what?
today.
Okay, so what are we gonna have to do now? You got to
We
get
will have to
one bus
move
from.
Nairobi to Namanga. From
Okay,
Nairobi
where?
to yeah,
That's on the border, right? Is that on the
that's on the
border?
border. Yeah, it's on the border.
All right.
Yeah, then we'll get on the other side and get another bus from. Let me show you the image. Let me show you a little bit of the image. Nairobi to Namanga. Nairobi to Namanga. Kenya map. Kenya map. Let me show us a little bit of what will be happening with these on images.
All right. How much is the price to go to the border? What, about $20?
Yeah, it's $20 going all the way down, and then we have to get another bus from there to. We can either get a direct bus from. Let me show you. We can either get a direct bus from Namanga to Dar es Salaam, or we'll have first to go to Arusha, then get down to Dar es Salaam. That is what the guy told me at the bus company. Let me share these so you can see
All
what
right.
I'm
Then we
talking
got to
about.
figure out. Okay, cool. Then we got to figure out the time. Then we got to know the.
Yeah.
So does that bus still leave at 6 o'clock, Spike?
Yes, the bus is leaves at 6 because the curfew right now. People can leave as early as 5 a.m. But the bus is will leave at 6 because the curfew opens at 4. So the
Okay.
bus the bus
Okay. So
station. Yeah.
now that you divert yourself, I got to figure. Are you getting in town
Yeah.
Saturday evening or Sunday morning?
It will be Sunday morning because you remember with the bus we want to take 6 a.m. to 9:30. But now with all these other connecting, I will not be
Yeah,
very
that's
certain that we
okay. Cool.
yeah the
Okay. Okay.
connection.
Good. Then I
Yeah.
got to cancel that. That's good. Yeah, I need to know. I canceled that
Yeah.
reservation because I had to get you guys. I had to get you guys a room
Yeah.
for that night, and I
Possible.
got your room. So that lets me know I can cancel the reservation for you and Cammy
Yeah.
on that room.
So this is a map. This is a map. This is a map from where you're going. Now, if you see on my right hand side, this is from Nairobi, and from
Yeah, I see
Nairobi
it.
you
Like,
go. This is a city. I think Kami is around here. Where Kami is at right now is around here, and then you have to move all the way
okay.
down. You have to get past the airport here, then leave that particular road, get onto another road. Now this goes all the way this side. But if from Namanga, we can get another bus to Arusha, and then from Moshi to Dar es Salaam is right here. The map doesn't show
Yeah,
Dar
for
es Salaam.
Moshi.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
Dar es
okay.
Salaam, yeah, the bus is right here.
How much is the
Uh,
bus? How much the bus? How much is the bus from Moshi down to Dosamam? $20. It's like
it's
$20.
about
I heard that.
it's about $20, but I'm not sure how much it is. I'll confirm how much it is
All
from
right.
Namanga to Arusha. I'm not sure from Namanga to Arusha, but it will almost come at around the same price of about 60. But we'll be confirming that maybe tomorrow or Saturday when from the guys who run from Namanga to Arusha. Because the other alternative is, the funny thing is they have not shut down the flights, and but the flights are super expensive. Moving from Nairobi to Dar es Salaam, I think it's even more expensive than going. I think moving is expensive than moving from Nairobi to some place maybe like maybe even outside
Mombasa.
the continent. It's very expensive. It's very expensive using air transport, but it has been done like that so that people cannot really be able to travel so much. I think it has been done intentionally,
Of course.
and the
Of
prices are
course.
crazy.
And doesn't
Yeah,
make no sense. I wanted to, when the power went down yesterday, I
yeah,
was going to show you something from
yeah,
some scientists.
yeah,
Can't believe they let them on YouTube, but they're white, showing you that Africa is not affected by this shit. It's a lie. It's phony. Only place that's been affected is South Africa because white people there.
yeah,
And Magafuli's right. That
Uh-huh.
doesn't make sense. You locking
yeah,
down a country. So and said, then why are you doing it? What is the agenda? That's what we're talking about, Kenyatta. Why are you
yeah,
doing it again? Somebody's already told his ass, the Europeans will murder you, dummy, if you don't do what we told you to do. You and your
yeah,
family dead. You'll be on the chopping block.
yeah.
Because no one's dying in Kenya, Spike.
You're right, kid.
Tammy's walking
But
around
remember,
goddamn Nairobi. No one's dying.
Yeah, and I
the
think,
thing is,
and I think,
go on.
Okay, we hear you.
hmm and also one thing, I think it's
We hear
him
you, Tammy.
versus
Go ahead.
his family money. Can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, I can hear you.
What is
Carry on.
what yeah. Yeah, we hear you, Cammy. We hear you.
Say Nairobi what?
Uh, yeah, I'm saying I think it's him versus. I'm saying it. I think it's him versus. Yes, I'm saying. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can hear me.
yeah, I hear you. Carry
All
on.
right, I'm saying I think it's him
Yes,
versus
we
his
hear
money.
you,
So you gotta
Cammy. We hear
protect
you.
his money. You gotta protect his money at the cost of everything. You gotta protect his money at the cost of everything.
I don't know what money is protecting, but the thing is, I think when you look at the economy right now, it's hurting a lot, and we are still
The
taking
one
in
his
some.
father. The one
Yeah,
his father left him.
but you cannot be buried with all that money. Even if you die today and have all the money in the world, and people are hurting and dying because of lack of food. I think that wouldn't help him much, for anything.
Let
They
Precisely
me.
don't
saying
they
Nairobi.
don't care. Spike. I'm gonna do what you say, Spike. They don't
Yeah.
care, Spike. They don't care.
Exactly.
No one doesn't care.
Some people are so money maniac.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
maniacs because
you
yeah.
got to understand this is designed also to destroy the economy, Spike, because the powers that be want to make an electric currency. They want to destroy the money-based system, and so
Mm,
Africa, being underdeveloped, you know, it's hard to do that. So if
mm,
I can destroy as many small businesses and because Africa's not really set up for
mm,
non a non physical currency, sort of say,
mm,
right? Not really set
mm,
up at, with that kind of economy. So if I can destroy the economies, I can rebuild them the way I want to. That's from the global elite who control the planet.
True.
And
mm.
so you got to understand what they're doing. This is destroy the economy. So because, like you said, it doesn't make no sense. Why is he doing this? There's no one dying. So what is it? So always go back. What is the agenda? What's the agenda? Got to figure out what's the agenda. But also, Spikes, we got to get you another phone this week. And don't make it don't. And you better not get no damn Harari
Make it what?
either. I
Make it
said
what?
we gotta get a studio phone to take a
Mm,
phone so you take
mm.
down the transit,
It,
and you better not get no damn Harari.
Huawei. That was Huawei. Are you
Huawei,
talking about
Huawei,
Huawei?
Huawei.
Talking about Huawei. The
Huawei,
Chinese.
Huawei is
whatever,
life.
Yeah, the Chinese. Yeah.
whatever you call it. You better not get no Huawei, whatever the hell that is.
The damn Chinese. The damn
and
Chinese.
and
Yeah.
and Keith, and Keith regarding
Yeah,
Keith regarding what you
I,
had just said, just I'm saying regarding what you just said. Just the other day, I was taking a look at the Green Book by Gaddafi. You know, everything is just there, and we were so blind to like see what he was really talking about.
Gaddafi was right. Even though he wanted to be the ruler
Yeah,
of
the
it,
Green Book.
that wasn't gonna happen. But he told you. I got his videos.
Mhm.
It's a Kenyan. I know she's Kenyan. I hear the accent. She's brilliant, and she mentioned
Mhm.
every great leader. Like I know she's been listening to me, listening to us talking about Juice Banana. He didn't mention no Jomo Kenyatta, another nothing about the Kenyans. She's talking about she went straight to how to build a country, how to collapse. It shows you to raise your children. You must raise your
Mhm.
children to love one another, and you can't be fighting and fighting your brother, have all these fake divisions. But that's the way Jomo Kenyatta and the British set up Kenya. You got to be this person to get this job, this tribe to get that job. It's all the tribal shit. That's it. So that's why Kenya, Nigeria, and these countries are dysfunctional. They were created to be dysfunctional. That's why you got
True.
the dysfunction. And shout out to Dr. Mumby from Kenya for another great video. Family, you're not Kenyan. You're not Nigerian. I know that lady's listening to him. You're not Kenyan. You're not Nigerian. You're not Tanzanian. You're not none of that. She's right. Like I said, those are European creations. You must give them back their
Yeah.
creations. We're African people. Like when Spike said,
True.
who
And I just saw
who
that
named
Nigeria,
Nigeria? A
the
white one.
police of Nigeria. I'm saying the police. Uh,
Go,
yes.
Cammy. Go, Cammy.
Yeah, saying something.
Go, Cammy. Cammy's not alone. She's there. I know
Maybe.
she heard.
Yeah,
Keith,
precise.
I was saying that in Nigeria the police. I'm saying that in Nigeria the police have launched a radio station. I'm saying, I'm saying
The police have
yes.
lost the radio
In
station.
Nigeria the police have launched a radio station where they're going to communicate with the civilians for a better for a better society. That is just something
Are they
like
playing the
how
Afrobeat?
That,
Are they
is
playing?
that
that's
even
some
gonna happen?
bullshit.
Are they playing the
That's right.
Afrobeat? Are they playing
Go,
the
Spike.
Afrobeat?
I
Are they playing the
I think
Afrobeat?
it's Afrobeat.
No?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's just about Afrobeat.
Spike
they
with a
might be
good
busy.
joke. And they play some Afro beats.
and
That
and
is,
eating yams.
Exactly,
yeah, that is,
exactly. Exactly why they beat you. That's what they're gonna play. They're gonna have civilians in there screaming on mic
Mhm.
as they beat them. This is a new kind of beating. It's some kind of Afro beat.
That
True.
is that is a PR move. The Nigerians should be wiser than that. That's
Yeah,
a
I
PR.
don't think anything is going to happen. Just the
No,
same way
no.
here in Kenya we have.
Nigeria was set up as a fiefdom, Cammy. It's like it's not going. It's set up. It was set up to be corrupt. That's why it's so corrupt. You know.
Mhm.
You know. I would say it's more corrupt than anything, but hell, they got the new one, Angola. I think Angola's number one. Nigeria maybe number two. I don't know. It's close between Angola or Nigeria, then maybe Kenya and Ghana, but I think Angola's number one. I think
I think
Angola's the
it's a
most corrupt.
competition on who gets to do who.
I think it might be
And I think
Nigeria.
you think it might
And
be
and
richer.
I've seen.
You might be right because Nigeria is
Yes.
richer. You might be right, Spice, because Nigeria is richer, and and it's more people. So it affects more people in the country. So you're probably Nigeria is just a basket case. It is crazy. Nigeria should be rich. It has the most oil, even more than Saudi Arabia. So how is it impoverished? You gotta ask these questions.
Uh-huh.
These leaders are puppets of Europeans. Europeans get all the money out of Nigeria, and then they devalue their currency, and then they gotta import all this crap that they can make in Nigeria. It's a basket case. It's a thiefdom.
In Angola there is
Exactly,
corruption,
kids.
but
I
the
agree
corruption
with
is
you.
in Angola there is corruption, but the corruption is being run by a few individuals at the top. In Nigeria, the corruption is widespread
Uh-huh.
from the top
Uh-huh.
to the
You're right.
bottom.
You're right.
That is
You're
the
right.
problem.
Right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
So it's crazy in Nigeria.
It's systemically crazy. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And now they have to start a new radio station for the police, which is which
Which
is
one?
really
Oh
which is
yes, in
really
Nigeria.
yeah.
Imagine we say Camry Nigeria. Listen here, you little lady. We heard you been talking shit about us. So I just come to visit Nigeria, and you're gonna visit this jail cell.
I hope
Definitely right.
I, I hope you can call in. I hope you can call in the station and report one of the police beating on a civilian. I hope that you can call
Yeah,
in.
right.
They'll hang
Yeah,
up. They'll,
right, Mike.
they'll hang up on
You're
you.
like, exactly like hang up. Hello, who is this? Well, I would like to report. Is this a Nigerian police radio station? Yes, it is. I'd like to report as a Nigerian cop beat my ass. Click. Hello, hello. We're having technical difficulties, family. Our electricity went out on our phone. But he called you from a cell line, didn't he?
It
But, well,
it should
we
be all
don't have
about
cell phones
how
here.
much naira do you have?
It
I'm
depends on the
saying it should be
naira.
all about, yeah. It depends with the naira that you have. Kid, I was also saying that in Ivory Coast the leader just I mean, they said that he was an innocent man from all the crimes that he was doing. I'm just starting to
What,
see that the ICC is not serving Kenyans
what,
anything. You
up in
saw
the
the last
Ivory
time we,
Coast? Is that what you said, Cammy? The Ivory
the
Coast?
leader of Laurent, yes, Laurent has been set free, and he's co-partner. They were having a case at ICC, and
Laurent
this is
I
not
Gbagbo.
the
told you
first
that
time. Yes.
The Ivory Coast is a French colony. They are the worst. You can't get me living no French African colony. They, I told you, if I pull up the numbers, I bet you all the French colonies are the
Hmm.
poorest countries in Africa. I bet you all the French colonies
Uh-huh.
are the poorest African countries. I bet you. I bet you. They are I mean, English was
I
bad,
agree with
but
you.
the French were even worse. The French were even
The
worse.
funny thing is that we also had the same. We also have the same in Kenya. We also had the same in Kenya in regards to the 2000. Yes.
I think we lost your audio, but we understand. I think as you're traveling, it might not be
Yeah, like
as
I was
fast.
telling Cammy about that
Can
night,
you hear me?
about that kid. Yeah, yeah, we hear you, Cammy. Like that African
It
guy.
kids just go to Ivory Coast. I can't hear you well.
Yeah, we hear you good. Like I heard, like I told Calmie about that guy, that Kenyan guy seen in Dubai. And they asked, hey, you're Kenyan, right? He said, yes, I'm Kenyan. Will you go back to Kenya? He said, oh, hell no. Too corrupt. Too corrupt. I'm not going back to Kenya. I said, God damn. Too corrupt. I had to, I don't know how you change the government. The guy said, well, how about you guys overthrow it? I'm right. No, Kenyan minds are too gone. They won't do anything. I can't stay in Kenya. I'm like, damn. That's my. He's like, how long you been in Dubai? I've been in Dubai 10 years. So I guess you're not going back. I said, no, I go back maybe every 5 years to visit, but I got to go. I get out of there. I said, listen, you can't keep leaving Africa. You gotta fight them. You gotta fight them with these damn governments, man. Because
It probably
I'm in Dubai.
no.
Yeah, you can't fight.
I think the guy in Nigeria, sorry, the guy in Dubai decided he won't be staying long enough. But I'm seeing a list of the poorest countries in Africa, and I see Burundi, Malawi, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Madagascar, Mozambique, and Niger. These are some of
Damn,
the poorest countries. Yeah.
fight. Those are all French colonies. Fight. They're all French colonies. Madagascar, French. So,
The ones,
except,
yeah.
except for Mozambique was Portugal. All the other ones are French. Fight.
But I'm saying also the ones that happen to have oil, like Sudan. There is a lot of oil in there, and Somalia. If there's so many resources that can be found in these countries, they will be made poor because they will be destabilized and remain poor. If there are some resources in
Of
this country,
course.
like the DRC Congo is not shouldn't be on the poor countries list. The DRC Congo should be on the richest countries list. But right now, if you look at this particular list, you'll find the DRC here because it has resources and it has been
Hey,
destabilized.
that's the funny paradox. That's the funny paradox.
Mm,
DRC Congo is the richest place on earth, but the poorest
mm,
country.
mm.
How's that possible?
It,
Because you
it
got an
doesn't.
enemy, black people. Go ahead.
I
Go
think,
ahead.
uh, all right, I'm just saying, in terms of the countries that Spikes had mentioned, I had seen an article that Sudan is said to give US some money in regards to the attack that it is believed that Sudan has been having some attacks in the US and so on. So Sudan is supposed to compensate the US. I mean, this doesn't even make sense. Remember, there was a time that Sudan was banned, I think, from it was among some countries that were banned from, in terms of trading with the US and so on. So it's said to like give the US some money. That is where all the money is going to.
And this is a
Well,
poor country. This is a poor country being made to pay the US some money. When I believe maybe even the US had a role to play with this
of
particular
course, but then I also
matter.
understand you got what? U.S. bases all around Africa and China. If these places are poor, why they want bases there? Because Africa's rich. That's fine. Why's all these foreign bases being made in Africa? All these people put bases in Africa so they keep
This money,
stealing. Who's that
this
fight?
money, this 335 million should have been used for the people of Sudan to better the welfare of their people. That is what I do believe. The money should have been used for the people of Sudan to better their own welfare, not taking it to the USA to compensate anyone. And I see the US Secretary of State Blinken during a press release on human rights. The United States have received 335 million from Sudan to compensate victims of the 1998 bombings of the U.S. embassies in Kenya and Tanzania, and the USS call in 2000, as well as the 2008 killing of an employee. John Granville, Secretary of the State Department, says in a statement on Wednesday. And this is being forced. I believe that because the government of Sudan was being forced. They have been forced to pay this particular amount of money so that sanctions can be lifted from them. Sudan was also facing some sanctions.
The ideal that the most the most messed up
There's a lot
country
of
like
noise.
in the
Yeah.
world, the
Yeah.
most messed up country in the world being the United States, the most wicked empire the world has ever
Yeah.
created, can be the arbiter of human rights is absolutely crazy. And another one, uh,
Yeah.
uh, China's now trying to get into the human rights thing. These no good bastards have genocided whole African people for generations. I tried to show you all of Vietnam, what you now see, which is everybody don't know African history. These are all African empires. Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. What you see there now, those are invaders. What you think of Vietnamese and Thailandians and Laotians, those are ethnic Chinese. Those are Hans who invaded those African lands and now take it over, and you see the face of them. But those are African kingdoms that was genocide.
And also what is happening right now apart from the all these particular countries where we have had the mass killings of our people, either through different either through different genocide. For example, the French in Rwanda, and also
Mm-hmm.
Namibia. You remember about Namibia when there was a killing of the people of Namibia, the Herero,
Yeah.
and they are called the Herero people. The Herero people.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
what is being said is that there will be a compensation by the government of Germany going to the people of Namibia, but they might also be given peanuts. I think they might also be given peanuts. They are saying a deal could be set. Presidents of former colonies around the world, Germany,
Uh-huh.
the deal between Germany and Namibia. And let me see if there's any amount. They haven't said about the amount
They
to be
wanted to give
paid.
them pennies. They wanted to give them pennies on the dollar, Spike. Pennies on the dollar. Because guess what,
This
Spike? You still
Mm,
this
got a
is
big German population living in Namibia. They're still
mm.
there.
no amount.
They haven't left. Go ahead, Cammy.
Mhm. I'm saying no amount of money can get to compensate, the lives that were lost. And this is
They,
happening after
Of
a
course not.
hundred years. So you want to tell me all these years where were they? After all
they are saying
these years, they never realized that they were doing some injustices to the Africans.
they
Not to
actually acknowledged. They acknowledged in 2015. In 2015, that is when they acknowledged of the atrocities that are the genocide. They acknowledged the genocide of about 80,000 people. When they say 80,000 people, you can also add some more figure.
It's more than that, Spike. Exactly.
It's more
It's
than
more than
80,000.
that.
Uh-huh.
It's more
This
than that. Not
they
just
are
the
saying
genocide that they did in, not just the genocide they did in the Congo. They were cutting off children's feet, cutting off children's hands. You're dealing with a wicked people. It's crazy. African people have suffered so much. It is. You got to think how are we still here.
Germany. Germany said it will be making a formal apology. Germany is saying it will be making a formal apology.
Oh,
But
thank you for your apology after you murdered so many people. Oh, we really thank
Mm-hmm.
you for apologizing. Thank you for apologizing for killing everybody. That really,
You're now our friends. You're now our friends. We forgive you.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for killing my great grandma who was living peaceably in her village. And you came to say, hey, old black woman, I want your land. And she said, well,
Mm-hmm.
no, we're not going to give up our land. He said, well, I'm going to murder you then. I'm going to kill you. And now we're going to say, we're sorry for murdering you. And Germans are still there, Spike. The Germans have not left Namibia, Spike.
uh,
They're still there.
they
They're
are many
not
of
ashamed.
they also I believe there is also some descendants of those colonialists. These are the descendants of those colonialists from
Mm-hmm.
1905 and way before that. The descendants are still there enjoying the best land, enjoying their lives in these particular countries.
Yeah,
The mass killing
most
of our people.
definitely.
Yeah, the mass killing of our
And guess
people.
what,
About
Spike?
yeah.
And guess what? The Germans own most of the land in Namibia, Spike.
Sorry, what?
The Germans own much more of the land than the Africans in Namibia. The Germans own the majority of the land
Yes,
in
I think that
Namibia,
is
Spike.
also the same case in South Africa, where we do have a minority of the whites owning the land in South Africa. It's almost the
Own
same.
all
You,
land.
you
That was
see
the
the
case.
men,
That's what I said.
yeah.
So
You
how
see the
can
men,
that be, Spike? So you
yeah.
never had liberation, Spike. There's no liberation when they control. They stolen your land. They still got it. They control the economics of Namibia and South Africa. Just like you can't call Jomo Kenyatta a hero. white people still was allowed to keep all the land that they stole from Kenya. That's worth trillions of dollars. Trillions. Kenya can grow everything, Spike.
You can you can see. I know Namibia is dry. I have shared videos of Namibia and I've shared. I know it's dry, but the land's still there.
Yeah, it's got
I know
desert, but
supposed to be
all the red land, but it still got decent land. Like not all
Mm,
is right, it's dry, but the
mm,
decent land is all in what? The white people's hands, who
mm.
are foreigners, who are invaders.
You can see the treatment of these people are being chained up in 1904. This was in 1904. Some of the Arab prisoners with these chains tied to their neck. And even if you're trying to run away, you cannot run away when you're in these chains. There's nowhere you can go unless you're able to break these particular chains
Yeah,
from the neck. These
It's
are
so
about
sad.
not,
seven
not, be,
men. Yeah, these are
not because the Germans,
yeah, these are about seven
not
men in
because the Germans
1904.
had advanced weaponry. Germans had advanced weaponry. The Africans had nothing but spears and sticks and shit. So you couldn't fight against advanced weaponry.
And this is what is happening. There is also another story from by the Gitsi Gala. I think I'll check that one out later. But nonetheless, I do believe the land of an apology is not really enough, and they might. We have also seen some other
Yeah.
different colonizers say
Spike,
no.
hey Spike, Spike,
Mm,
Spike. I'm
mm.
sorry, I killed your grandma, your mom, your babies, your children. I'm really sorry, but I'm living in your house now, Spike. But I'm sorry, you're homeless and you're impoverished. But I'm sorry, I killed your grandma, took over her house, kicked you in the face. I'm sorry.
And I think a more appropriate action should
I'm
have been
never
taken.
forgiving
Should have
you.
been taken first and foremost, taking back the land from the Germans. That is a very fast thing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hold on,
True.
redistribute
Spike.
it.
We should have be in love with. We should be in brothers with Jesus. Jesus now told you to forgive me, Spike. I got your land and your home,
Spikes is
and you
ready.
got nothing. But
Kid,
we are now brothers in Jesus, Spike and
The, the,
Cammy.
Kid Spikes is ready to forgive and forget.
I'm
That's
saying the
right.
very first thing.
Thank you, Spike. Thank you, Spike. I really love the house that I really love the house that I stole, and God bless you for forgiving me, Spike. You're such a
The
good
very,
man in the Lord.
the very first thing you have to realize is that we have so many Namibians who do not have even a piece of land they can actually till on or
Exactly right, Spike.
and the
They're
people.
Mm-hmm.
impoverished.
So
They're
why are
Very
you
impoverished.
correct.
giving an apology that is empty? That is an empty apology. The land should have been taken back and redistributed to the peasants,
True.
to those to the farmers, to the people in Namibia who do not have own
Spike,
any of that particular land,
Spike.
and
I've
therefore.
been in I've been in Namibia. I took that bus up from Cape Town up to Namibia. I've been there. And the Namibian people, Spike, are impoverished. Oh, listen, while these Germans live in these nice, beautiful, lush, gated communities, Spike.
Mm, mm,
I'm like, wow, look at this crazy shit. And the Africans on the other side living in dirt huts, all impoverished, no running water, no toilets. I'm like, this is crazy. What is wrong with
It's
us as a
crazy.
people? It's time to overthrow these damn Germans. Get them out of here. Tell them to take the
It is.
houses.
I
That is
saw a
so
video.
unfair. That is so unfair, considering that we are still in this era. I mean, it's like 100 years, and we still are living in such conditions. And I agree with
Exactly
Kit,
right.
and I also agree with you at Spikes that the only best way is to give back the land that they took, and to ensure that at least in terms of just offering an apology in terms of words and money, that is just not more enough. I mean, it's not enough because a lot of people still are languishing in poverty.
Exactly right, Cam. And the only thing Jomo Kenyatta got right, he got right. He said, "Close your eyes." He said, "When you open your eyes, they get you. You had the Bible, and the white man had your land. They didn't give a shit about that Bible. Yeah, nigga, get this Bible. They got
Hmm.
your land. You like, oh, thank you for this goofy book. Oh, you got all my
Hmm.
land that makes all the wealth.
It's really gonna help me. It's really gonna help me and my great grandchildren to come.
Exactly right. So they took away our your inheritance. I think we lost Mike. So it's going, yeah. Then inheritance your wealth, Africans and language and poverty. So you're giving a stupid religion. Let's not fight the white people against Jesus. Well, they stole my land before they gave me Jesus. They stole the land. But now you got Jesus, and you shouldn't get your land back because it's against Jesus.
There is some brain games there.
Exactly right, Jim. It's the brain games there. You're exactly right. Like, well, I can't get my land back because I got white Jesus. Yes, because we're brothers in the Lord. But you're rich now, and I'm broke. I'm impoverished. That's the way Jesus wanted it. I got
That
to
is
get
how
you
he
back
chose
in.
it to be. That is how he
Yeah,
chose it to be. I'm saying that is how they chose it to be.
yeah. I got to give you back white Jesus. Hey, I wasn't poor till you gave me this dude. I gotta let him go. It's not
Hmm.
you got all my land. I got white Jesus. So
Some. Hmm.
the trade, something's wrong. It's not an equal trade off here. Something's right with this.
Yeah.
So where you at now, Cammy? We're in Nairobi, of course.
Yes, I'm just from town. I'm almost alighting. I'm actually almost alighting. I'm just from town.
Okay.
You can tell all this time I've been on traffic. Like traffic is crazy. I think people are just
Well,
leaving their
listen.
work as early as 2 p.m. because they do not want to be, caught up in the car. So that's why there's crazy traffic right now.
Wow. Wow. So,
But
wow.
then again, we're just hoping that. But I doubt if the curfew is going to be lifted. I doubt if the curfew is going to be lifted anytime. I think this is going to be a norm, maybe for the next 30 days or
But
so.
that's what they try. But that's what they want to make it. They want to make that the norm. They want to make the mask wearing the norm. Then you'll get used to these goofy masks. You're supposed to say no. So thank God Kenyans are pushing back. No, no, it's curfew. We're not keeping accept this curfew.
Yes, keep going.
Serve the
Keep.
people, not the people serving the
Mhm.
government. And most people don't want to be under curfew. So the government's not supposed to do it. Majority of Kenyans, I see, do not want this curfew. So the government is
Mhm.
supposed to listen to the people that not the other way around.
Exactly. But on Twitter, everybody is like trying, to tell like the president, like, hey, isn't up the cafe because a lot of people have lost employment. I mean, it's going to be crazy, right? It's going to be really crazy.
It is. So how are those people going to survive, Tammy? What are they going to do?
And there's no traveling. You cannot even travel back to your rural home right now.
So you can't even travel back to your village or where you came from.
Hmm.
So what?
You're
How do
stuck
you?
in the city.
Okay, okay. So I'm stuck in the city. I lost my job. How do I pay to feed myself? Is the government giving out stipends of money?
There's no money that is being given to the people. So far, I haven't had any money. Even if there was any money that was to be given, trust me, not everybody is going to receive that money.
Then what are
Not
people?
everybody is going to benefit.
So he's making a desperate situation
These are
even
desperate
worse.
times. Yeah,
Yeah, he's making a desperate situation even worse. Cammy. So
uh
what? I mean, we're at the situation is now worse than
uh
the pandemic. Then you better dealing with the pandemic then.
Yeah.
Just leave everything normal.
Exactly
If you're
right.
trying to if you're trying to keep me from the pandemic, and now what you're trying to keep me from, your policies are worse than any pandemic, then you're not benefiting us as a people. You're not keeping me safe.
hmm That is correct. And the prices of things have really gone high. And right now we've taken 34 billion. We've taken a loan of 34 billion again. But this is for politics. Kim,
You
can
hear
you
that?
hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
I hear you, Tammy.
I'm saying we've taken 34 billion, but this is just for politics, not even to feed the people during this pandemic. You're really going to be messed up, and we're really going to be stuck with a lot of debt.
That's what this.
That is the
Has
new
he come
Kenya.
out? Has he come out? Probably
Uh-huh.
not. He doesn't have to get you. Has President Kenyatta come out and answered
Uh-huh.
questions by the people why this why this new lockdown has been put in place? Has he answered any questions
No,
concerning the
no,
lockdown?
not at all. In fact, he's busy launching other manifestos. He's busy launching other manifestos. We're just stuck there with our own noises. Let me call it noises because he's not responded to any of the questions that the Kenyans are asking.
See, that's the government. That's why you know the government's controlled by the Europe. That's the government doesn't. That's like most African countries. The government doesn't represent the people at all. Doesn't represent the people. It's just figureheads. It's figureheads. Doesn't represent any. Doesn't represent Kenyan people because the majority of people do not want this curfew. So if they do not want it, you're supposed to adhere to their wishes. That's what the government's supposed to do. Then it's not a real government anymore, and it's supposed to
Any
be overthrown.
People can't wait for the term for his term to be over. Because people just can't wait for the term for his term to be over. It's just become more like a slavery.
Well, be careful when you out there because this crime is going to be on the
Yeah.
increase. Crime is going to be on the increase because I got. What am I supposed to do? I've got
All
no
right,
money.
Keith.
My job is gone. What am I supposed to do?
Gosh, Keisha. All right, Keith. I think I'll have to I'm in a very tricky area right now.
Okay.
All right. All right, but that is the situation that we have in the country. We just we don't think if anything is going to. We don't think if any change is going to happen. It's just a struggle for the fittest. It is just a struggle for the fittest. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
think before you leave. Think about next week when you guys are in Tanzania. How it's going
Yes.
to be the complete opposite of what is in Kenya. Just think about how
Yes.
when you get to Tanzania, it's going to be the complete opposite of what is going on in Kenya. It's gonna be like
Yes.
mind blowing.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Okay, man,
That.
I'll let you go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yes. I've seen from videos. Before I get to end up, I've seen from videos that to them everything is just easy. Life is just like normal, like the Kenya we used to have back then before all this. They get to enjoy that time. They get to have their own freedom. I just can't wait to enjoy that freedom for one moment.
Yeah, freedom again without the mask. Then you gotta go. Then in 2 more weeks, you gotta go back to Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
right back to the lockdown.
Woo! Looking forward to.
All right, Tammy, I'll let you go. Let you end the show. Much love,
All right.
family. I think with Cammy out there, be safe. Be safe, Cammy.
I am, I am, Keith. Thank you so much for tuning in and for contributing to the show. To those who are listening, we really, really appreciate you. Remember to keep it the Blackwood Power Network Media for the 21st century. Remember, we'll be having more of these, of course, at different places and different scenes right here on the Blackwood Power Network Media for the 21st century. Kwaheri. And do have a
Go
lovely
ahead,
day,
Eddie.
people. Kwaheri, Keith.
Go ahead, Cammy.